Baby Cygnets at the side hatch.
We're Amy and Wes, and we live on a narrowboat full time.
We've been exploring the UK for over 4 years now, and we're currently floating through the West Midlands.
Having completed quite a lot of locks in the past few episodes, we're finally taking a break as we get closer to Wolverhampton.
But we've never done this stretch of canal before, and we're not really sure what to expect, so why not subscribe and join us as we find out together.
That's enough now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Morning!
It is another sunny day, and we are going on another, probably a little bit longer cruise today.
Our first quite long cruise in ages because we want to get through the other side of Wolverhampton because we've heard that it's a little bit iffy to moor in, and because it's a city we kind of believe that.
Yeah.
So because we're not going through it yet, we kind of don't want to moor there or do anything, so we're going to shoot through and hopefully get to the other side.
So it should be 3 locks at the start, and then just quite a long but nice cruise, I think. That's the plan anyway. How's a spider made a web from there to the tree? Sorry, guy. And we're off. Amy's got some ice pops for breakfast. This was another really great spot. The only weird thing that we did find was that really late last night there was like 4 dogs barking in there. Not sure what it was, but it seemed fine. But yeah, really good spot. Good internet, good solar, but quite cool in the trees as well.
It's got a little flotilla going through Wolverhampton today. Not a cloud in the sky today.
Oh, yeah.
This spring we are, apparently the CRT posted that it's been the driest spring on record for 90 years. We'll see the knock-on effect of that later on in the year because a lot of the canals rely on rain in spring to be able to keep enough water in them for summer. But also, like last night it rained for like 10 minutes but really heavily.
All good.
Just went over a log. Last night it rained for like 10 minutes really heavily, and it was like now the humidity is just gone and it's so much nicer. Because another fact, when we say it's red hot in England, it's really uncomfortable. A lot of people in the comments will be like, in Texas it's this hot or in what? But did you know that England regularly hits the same humidity level as the Sahara Desert? Like it's not one of the hottest places, but in terms of humidity, we're regularly at like 90-95% humidity in the summer.
Yeah, I think there's some like East Asian countries that have it about the same, but we also don't have aircon, and we just like mooning.
That all was just to basically say the weather's been amazing this spring. It's been really hot, which is uncharacteristic. But I know the water levels are a problem, but I would be lying if I said we haven't been enjoying it.
Yeah.
It's been bliss.
We'll just have to look back and regret it when all the Birmingham is shallow and full of weed.
Yesterday we saw the most gorgeous swan. Yesterday we had the most gorgeous swan cygnets come to the side hatch. We were feeding them oats and saying hello to them and stuff, and they were so cute. And then this morning on the cruise, we've just seen a lonely cygnet like swimming up and down the canal, like eeping really loud, and we can't see his family anywhere. It's really sad. Nature is so sad sometimes when you're like so up close and personal with it.
Yeah. We're hoping that because swans tend to be quite territorial that they'll find it, but...
Or it might be the ugly duckling. lovely canal side gardens here.
Yeah.
So today we're actually going across 2 books. We're starting here around Wombourne. We're going all the way up here, all the way up here, and this is Wolverhampton, and then we're gonna think something like that. We're going up through Wolverhampton to the other side.
Exciting. And then I think that's where the Shroppy joins. But we're staying on the...
Mersey.
No, Trent Mersey's at the top.
Oh.
The junction. I think the junction is between the Staffordshire and Worcestershire and the Shropshire Union, but we're staying on this one. It's quite rare where you have to be like, which way are we going? It's normally either forwards or backwards.
You ain't left any behind, have you?
First lock of the day. I'm going to be on lock duty for a bit, I think. Change things up. Yeah.
It's quite a big bywash, so let's see how this goes.
That was good. I saw it and I was like,
That's a big one.
well done. That's a big one.
Excellent lock keeping by Wes. Hardly even had to use the engine. See you at the next one.
See ya.
These lock keepers are very dedicated. Lock 2 of 3 of the day.
Right, 2 locks down.
Can they see my face?
I mean, I can barely see your face.
I feel like all summer if I'm wearing this, I'm just going to be this mysterious presence in the vlogs.
You could have quite a good stunt double though, because no one would know. If Amy suddenly starts doing loads of cool action flips, then you
Hey,
know.
I can do that. Hello.
Proof.
2 locks down, 1 to go.
Oh, the smell. Smell chips.
Good chips.
Smell
Wow.
excellent.
Oh, there's some good chips.
Chuck them out the window, lad. Go up to the last lock of the day.
Last lock of the day. Last lock of the day.
Oh look, they've got a narrowboat in there, in the garden.
Wow.
Fair enough. It's like quite a strong bywash. Let's see if I can do them as well as Amy did. Amy's busy talking to a gongoozler there, but I nailed that. Being a bit smug. There's a really nice guy here. He's just walking around, just like helping with the gates and stuff. Gave Rufus a treat. I don't know if he's a fellow boater or not, but yeah, it's really nice. He's walking around, just pulling some of the weeds out of the canal, helping the boaters. Being around the canals does restore faith in humanity. It's nice. Everything going on in the news feels all very doom and gloom, and then you come outside and you're like, ah, there's nice people too.
It's nice here. We'll have to stop on the way back.
Yeah.
A little village called Compton.
Right, last lock of the day done. We're just waiting for Robin as well so that we can do the long pound together. The guy who helped us with the lock seems to know quite a lot about the area. He said I think it's about 10 miles to the next locks. which is pretty far, and we probably won't do all of that today. But yeah, we're going to wait for them to catch up the lock, then take walkie-talkies each, and then enjoy a nice lock-free cruise.
The walkie-talkies are back out. The old disused railway bridge. You know what to say.
The Industrial Revolution.
So those locks that we just been through, Compton Lock, marks the end of the 31 lock climb from the River Severn at Stourport. So all of these cruises that we've been doing so far from Stourport has been a rise of 294 feet.
Ooh, that's more than double the height of the Pontcysyllt Aqueduct.
And now we're on a 10-mile stretch of no locks.
It's glorious. Tattenhall Old Bridge, and then Tattenhall New Bridge. I prefer the old one.
This looks pretty cute. A Wildside Activity Centre. They've got like a trip boat. Wonder if they do like school trips and stuff. And kayaks. It was opened by the Princess Michael of Kent. Junction. There's a sign there, that way to Stourport, that way to Birmingham, and that way to Great Haywood, which is where we're heading. So we will be coming back and going that way into Birmingham, but we're doing a pit stop at Great Haywood.
It's a lovely cause. They do day trips for elderly and disabled people.
These are some pretty tall railway bridges, but they're the Birmingham train lines, I think.
Wow. They're massive. Very cool. So we are just coming up to Orthley Junction, and that basically is between Stourport, Great Haywood and Chester. And there's a hire boat just coming out now, they're letting us past. That'll go up the Shropshire Union, which we haven't done yet.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Looks nice down there though, we'll do that one day.
Shropshire Union's a very popular one, isn't it? The only thing is the dreaded Shroppish Shell. I have to say, we didn't really know how sort of much we were going to go through Wolverhampton today, because we've never been through this bit. We know that once you go down the flight, you're kind of in the city. But going along this canal, it feels like you're just sort of gliding past it, and it's just stayed nice and countryside the whole way. Like, we're past the bit where the centre's sort of over there, and it's still just beautiful. I love this canal.
Get it? I'm tired. Get it in. Get it. So the map says up ahead between these two bridges, it's a very narrow cutting, and to be fair, it is. It didn't say like you have to walk ahead or anything, so we're just going to see how it goes. Hopefully another boat doesn't come.
I mean, there's 2 boats behind us, so if another boat does come, I think they'll have to back up.
Genuinely don't think another boat would fit.
It is very narrow. Oh, right on that side.
Yeah. Now we're in it. I feel like we should have walked ahead. But...
Yeah, normally if there's like a one-way bit, there'll be signs saying stop here, walk ahead to make sure there's no one coming, but there wasn't, so we thought, oh, it's probably just the width of like a wide lock or something, but no, I don't really know what we'd do if we met another boat.
I think I can see the bridge where it ends.
Let's get ready to blast
So
the horn.
far so good, no other boats. I think this might be a passing place and then it goes narrow again. Ooh, never come across this before.
It is really narrow.
I've gotten off to look ahead and there's nothing coming until after it gets narrow, so we're pretty good. Yeah. Gone back to all the rocks that we were seeing in around Kinver and stuff. Yeah. Well, I think we're just coming out of it now. That was quite a long bit, to be fair.
Yeah. I think we got quite lucky that no one was coming the other way, because that was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be and a lot narrower than I thought it was going to be.
Definitely worth walking ahead, I think.
Yeah.
So we'll do that on the way back. But it was really cool.
Yeah, I like that.
That was pretty narrow, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit hairy there.
There's like some building works we've got to coast past.
There's people in there, so I'm not going to mess about with that. I'm going to go as slow as I possibly can.
It's like a dam that they're working on, but there's people in the hole.
Oh, Rob, there's a ledge on
Oh
this
god. We just tilted right up.
side. Oh, I hate it when it does that.
There's also a big ledge on the towpath side that we just got wedged on.
Stay close.
Alrighty, thank you.
Well, that was an exciting little bit.
Yeah, we've never cruised past or coasted past a active like work dam.
Onwards with normal cruising, hopefully.
Oh, we're under the M54 motorway. The graffiti writing in the street art under here is so cool. Got Dragon Ball Z, got a little guy smoking a
Rainbow.
cigarette. These are really cool, and they shouldn't have any tags over the top of them, because I think these might be classed as burners, which is like the top tier. They've taken a lot of time and they're very skilled.
That was at quite an awkward angle.
They love a narrow section on this canal, don't they? Nicely done. Whoa, Jurassic Creek Adventure Golf, play here.
Maybe on the way back. onto some canoes here.
They're all tucked into the side to let us past. We hear a lot of shouting. We don't know if it's instructions or distress.
Some of the kids had fallen, toppled their canoe, and he was like, nothing to see here.
Oh, they're lovely. Amy survived the canoe slalom.
There was loads of them in the end.
They were so excited about Rufus.
We told them his name and they were like, Rufus, Rufus! He didn't know what to do with himself.
And then the leader was like, he shouted 1, 2, 3, and they all went, aye, aye, Captain.
Very cute.
It's actually quite windy. I think it's because we're at the top of this canal, as high as it goes. We're at the Hatherton branch, which I think is like an old disused bit of canal.
I think it's private moorings now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes down there.
I don't think it goes very far, but very pretty.
I think this is Hatherton Marina.
We've got incredible internet here. 112 down for a marina, particularly, is unheard of. Potential mooring acquired. It's a little bit narrow through here, but there are other boats moored around here. It's just always a risk when it's really busy as to whether you're going to get crashed into. I think it's okay. Looks nice though. Oh, yet another lovely mooring. This canal really is just full of them. We've absolutely loved it. Good internet, good solar. A little bit of road noise from, I think, the M54. It's not bad. Oh, made a lot of good ground. Well, we're not that near anything in this mooring, but Rob did notice that there's a chippy that delivers nearby. So we had to, really, didn't we? We didn't have a choice.
So glad we're back in fritter territory.
Oh yeah, I don't know if they call them a fritter or a scallop.
And because we're in the black country, we've got mixed. Not many in there.
Supposedly mixed, battered and regulation chips.
We're going to go demolish this on Rob and Isabel's boat, so we'll see you later.
Thanks so much for watching this one. Subscribe if you enjoyed, and a huge shout out to our wonderful chip pals on Patreon. Check out our socials for even more stuff, and we will see you next time.